Good afternoon, I'm Laura Lissaplate.
And I'm Hollis Meyer.
Start the timer because we've got 4 minutes to give you all the news you need from Piedmont sports to national politics. You're watching The 4.
Can you believe how close we are to the end of the semester? Finals are next week, and I cannot be more relieved.
The semester has flown by, and this is our last episode of the fall 2019 season of The 4. It's been a crazy few months, Lions, so let's wrap this season up.
Operation Christmas Child is currently ongoing, partnered with the Rotaract Club of Piedmont College. Email hdavis0814@lions.piedmont.edu or Dr. Janice Moss at jmoss@piedmont.edu for more information.
The Fitness Center and the Lions Den will be closing tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. for Thanksgiving break, and they will reopen December 2nd at 6:30 a.m.
Tonight is the annual tree and menorah lighting outside of the Student Commons at 6 p.m. You can enjoy some hot chocolate and cookies while you learn about winter holidays.
Women's basketball opened their conference play this week with a 60-44 win over Wesleyan on the road. The men cruised through our up-the-road rivals Toccoa Falls in their home opener with an 89-55 victory.
In addition, Jordan Foote was named USA South Player of the Week, and Ori Clements Owen was named USA South Rookie of the Week. Great job, Lions. Keep fighting through the season.
This week is rivalry week for a lot of schools in the D1 athletics world, and we've got the Army-Navy game, go Midshipmen, the Iron Bowl and the LSU-TMU game, go Tigers, the Georgia-Georgia Tech game, go Jackets, Louisville-Kentucky, go Cards, Florida-Florida State, and of course, the Maryland-Michigan State game, go Terps.
Go Dogs, do you mean?
Never in my life.
Then go Michigan State.
How dare you, honestly? The Democrats had their November debate last Thursday. 10 candidates appeared and delivered a relatively calm performance compared to past debates.
That's right. Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who has pulled ahead in Iowa, the first state to caucus in the Democratic race, remained relatively unattacked.
Former Mayor Michael Bloomberg announced his candidacy for president yesterday and said that he will use his personal fortune of about $54 billion to fund his campaign.
This weekend, Secretary of the Navy Richard Spencer was dismissed for his handling of a war crimes case involving Marine Richard Gallagher.
In a letter, Spencer implicitly criticized President Trump's involvement in so much as the chain of command is concerned.
Now we turn to Hadley Cunningham for an opinion segment.
Thanks, Hollis. You know what has my leggings in a twist? This year's finals schedule. I don't know who made it, but I have no idea what they were thinking. For those of you who don't know, this Wednesday we start our Thanksgiving break. We'll spend time with our families, and then we'll be back on campus for class as usual for 3 days. And then finals start. The first 2 days of finals on Thursday and Friday. And then we have a weekend. And then finals on Monday and Tuesday. If you're like me, you have all of your finals Thursday and Friday, except for one, which is on Tuesday. Which means I have the pleasure of driving between Demorest and Atlanta and Demorest and Atlanta and Demorest and Atlanta for 4 times over the next 2 weeks. Isn't that fun? If we're gonna keep up like this, I need to plan my classes around the final schedule. Back to you guys, I have to start driving.
Thanks, Hadley. Hollis, what's happening in entertainment?
Piedmont Theater has wrapped up their production of Gathering Blue, and the Piedmont Chorale will take up the entertainment torch with their 31st annual Lessons in Carol service. These 2 services will take place in the chapel on December 6th and 7th at 7:30 p.m.
It's such a great way to end the semester. All right, let's hear some good news.
I've got one for you. Recently, a 10-year-old boy named Ryan Hickman went to Congress to push for recycling label reform so it would be easier to recycle.
That's amazing. It's always good to make things easier to recycle. Lions, we have enjoyed so much being your student news this semester and are taking a hiatus for finals and winter break, but we will be back in January. Until then, stay up to date with what's happening on campus with the Piedmont Roar.
Well, that's The 4. Join us next season for more news brought to you by The Roar.